Welcome back to Strings and Pucks. This is Jeremy Laura, the stuttering guitarist. If you can, please hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Only 14 people away from being able to start doing my live streams. And today, we have got a rig rundown for you. So I'm waiting for more NHL news, and I've been working on creating some more music loops and things for some friends that I work with. And I wanted to show you some of the rig that I'm using, and just kind of talk about the process a little bit. So the guitar I'm using for this set is one of the prototypes, one of the first four fully working prototypes of the Stallion. You can see this is a mahogany body that I had cut with the CNC shop that I was working with, and I wanted to try custom F-holes. So I sent a kind of a Celtic style cross down there. They cut it in. This is a mahogany body instead of the pine and roasted pine that we use in the bodies for the regular run. And the guys over at the custom shop put together this LED system. So you can see that. I'm supposed to be able to program it to get it to hold on one color. I'm still working with that. But this body came about, the CNC shop told me they had some one-off pieces of some exotic wood. So I wanted to try the mahogany. It's just got a clear tung oil stain on it. And the pickups are a custom set I had put together over with the good folks at Porter Pickups. These are the wide range humbuckers. They're normal humbucker size instead of the wide range size, and a mini wide range humbucker in the middle. So this is all hum canceling instead of the humbucker P90 humbucker you see in the standard. It's a little bit of a closer to a single coil sound. There's the neck humbucker. And here's the middle mini humbucker. Really nice snap on that humbucker and bridge. That's really close to that position 2 or position 4 Strat sound. And then of course the bridge. Then I can blend in the bridge and neck. And then all three with the blender knob all the way up. Put a little dirt on it. And for my overdrive, a Gen 1 Visual Sound Route 66. I've had it almost since they were introduced in the early 2000s. I've had other iterations of the pedal, the second gen, and then after the switch company name to True Tone, you have to sell off pedals from time to time. I've always kept the original for some reason. I just love the sound of it. delay you hear is the visual sound double tap delay. I'm going direct from the Roland Blues Cube stage. Fantastic amp, very warm, and this is through the headphone output directly into the iPad interface. So really happy with this simple rig. I'll run it directly into the recording program. When I do that, I load the iPad directly into this. You can see this docking station from Focusrite. You plug your iPad right in there. It sits in the cradle here. You've got multiple inputs here, so you can do guitars and vocals at the same time if you want. Just works really well. I don't have latency issues with it. Used that for years. So I'll switch between doing this and then doing program amps, virtual amps and things. I like to move back to this setup because it's a little more immediate, the responsiveness. Just very easy to use, and sometimes I want the more analog feeling. It's just an immediate kind of gratification. Sometimes the software instruments can just have a millisecond of latency in the programming, not due to the inputs or anything. It just the waveforms get hung up, whatever's happening. It's obviously not a Kemper. If you have something like that, you're not dealing with any latency whatsoever. So, but the Roland amp, the headphone output is fantastic. A couple of old school pedals, and I'm going to go. What I'll normally do is just kind of find a groove. So this is one I'd used before, kind of. Just playing around, and then once you find your groove, you just do some lead work. But this version of the Stallion, really nice, a completely different type of resonance out of the body. The different pickups just give me a more of a single coil reaction, but with the hum canceling, so I'm not dealing with the 60 cycle hum. And obviously when you're recording tracks, you want it to be as clean as possible. But I really love this version. I do hope to do a release on something like this one day. What's kind of special about these is on the mini wide range humbucker, they hadn't done an open face chrome yet. So Brian and the shop over there put this together. They put the sets together, make sure they're matched, make sure they work well. And with a wide range pickup, you'll see you stop short on the pole pieces. You have 3, then stop, and then 3 on the bottom. So you get the full size magnets, a north and a south polarity. That's what cancels the hum. But by limiting the pole pieces, you're cutting down the magnetic field, so you get that thinner sound. It's really works really well. This is something Leo Fender had been doing, way back in the day. He came up with those split pickups for the 12 strings and these, and later on the Z style single coils through GNL. Just this does everything I want. The Mahogany, I do think it's quite a bit warmer. in its response. I know the tone wood debate will go on forever, but for me, the thin finish, the pickups, everything, just such a unique voice. It inspires me to play a little bit differently, and I love doing it. So anyway, that's just basically what it looks like when I set up and I'm starting to work on guitar loops, mini portions for songs. I love to just fool around, get something tracked, even through something as simple as GarageBand, play it back, do some lead over it. And this is the X I'm using. You can see the cut. The reason we went with this, other than just the aesthetics, was I trained on with a classical teacher when I first started playing guitar. I didn't start playing until I was 20. So my first lessons were with a classical guitar, and this is how you held it. So that cutaway allows me to do this with the guitar sliding around. Anyway, so that's my rig for right now. I'll be working on making some songs and sending them over to my friends, and see if we come up with anything. As soon as there's any news in the hockey world, I'll be working on it. And thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to have some more gear reviews and rig rundowns coming up here in the summer, especially after the draft and the open to free agency. There will be quite a bit of time for some guitar stuff. So please leave a like, hit that subscribe button. We only need 14 more subscriptions for me to start doing some live streams. And I will do some guitar streaming stuff later in the year. And, it should be a lot of fun. If you want to support the channel for now, the easiest way is to head over to iTunes, look up my name, Jeremy Laura. You'll see I've got some singles and some albums for sale there. If you don't use Apple Music or iTunes, you can head to stutteringguitarist.com. I'll have the link in the description. Digital downloads available there, 99 cents. It helps the channel an incredible amount. It helps me be able to continue to work on this while we grow it.